good morning everyone. Gary Morgan, still here in Paris. And today, at least this morning, I'm out for a long walk along the Seine River here. See all the boats along there. Beautiful Seine River. And some of these beautiful buildings along the way. Like I said, Paris, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I don't know what building that is. There's hundreds of them. People walking along the river, but is the Louvre Museum, and lots of people out this morning before it gets hot. And then here is the balloon. It says Paris 24, and then they have a flame going on with steam coming off. Must have like a natural gas with some water pouring over it. But it looks pretty cool. Lots of people are here taking pictures of it, and it's pretty cool. Another view of the Seine River here. All the houseboats along here and restaurants, whatever. A lot of houseboats, I believe, here. A couple sitting out on their houseboat. Those are the river boats that give the cruises. And then going down that way, we can see those cranes there, I believe, are working on Notre Dame right there. That looks like the Notre Dame Tower, so I have to definitely see that before I leave. Well, here's some of, I believe, the beach volleyball setups here, right along the Seine River here. And as you can tell, everything's cordoned up, but I believe this is all part of the beach volleyball as it's right along the river here. And then they have chairs on the other side, which is probably for the triathlon and the long distance swim they're going to have in another day or two. They got to swim 10 kilometers up and down this river, so that would be kind of cool. Phenomenal looking building over there, and we're still walking down the way here. Well, we're out here on the Champs-Élysées, if I said it right, but anyway, this big huge boulevard to the Arc de Triomphe. Going that way. It goes all the way down to the Spear and the Obelisk with the big balloon that I was at earlier. And this big huge mall. Like I said, it's all closed now to traffic, at least through here. And there it is, the Champs-Élysées. This is Napoleon's tomb, and underneath that huge dome is the, I thought it was for the whole church. No, this is Napoleon's tomb here, and the church is in there too. But this is Napoleon's tomb here. On the backside was the church, and then in front of it and everything was the military museum. And so to get to go today, right after the marathon, worked out pretty good. And like I said, now I know all about it. This is quite a structure, and the museum was phenomenal. They got a restaurant. They got all kinds of things here involved with this. This was built in 1670, which was pretty impressive. They built all this, and they built it all in 6 to 7 years. Wow, incredible. Well, been a great tour. Some beautiful gardens over there. This is an awesome spot, and I love it. Everywhere they got a moat. So you can moat all the way, well, that's protected you. So pretty cool. So there's a larger and great picture of showing all the different things inside this huge museum. And they're all mixed in together. The Napoleon tomb, the church, all the different museums of the army and whatever, all the historic battles. And it's called the Muséum de l'Armée Invalides. Kind of cool. This was a very worthwhile thing going through. I really enjoyed it, and it was free to go see everything unless you went to the special exhibits. So definitely worth visiting after I've come back a second time. So I'm gonna walk along here and check out the cannons, do a circular, rectangular walk along here. Okay, some cool looking military statues. Just looks like this runs the clock. And that there is probably Napoleon, which I'll have to get on the other side. You hear the bells? It is now, well, 11:45 here. Well, the Crimean and Italian campaigns. One of the battles 30,000 men wounded or killed. And as a result, Henry Dunant created the Red Cross result of this deadly battle. That's kind of interesting. 1859 it started, the Red Cross. Here's some more cannons. Napoleon, he was always trying to conquer Europe, and he's standing on top of the statue there. The inseparable cannon. The cannon was the #1 piece of artillery back then. That's the museum of the Army. And I'll just finish my little tour on the 2nd floor, and then probably go down to the 1st floor and see what else is there. All these plaques here are tombs to soldiers, a variety of them. So memorials, and so they're tombs right all along these doors here. Kind of interesting. This is a cooler museum than I thought it would be. There are all the cannons on that side. Napoleon over there. There's that beautiful dome there. That thing's pretty cool. That's the church, and straight across there, you can't quite see it, is Napoleon. Beautiful church. Wow, pretty cool. Wondering what was all inside it, but here it is. Oh, this place is beautiful. I'll do a quick little tour of it. Yeah, that's something. Pretty cool. Okay, well, Napoleon looking down on the square here. Bigger than life statue of Napoleon. We helped run this after Louis XIV built it. Kind of cool. Yep, and a lot of artillery and everything was about Napoleon's era of conquering Europe, but wars all fought in Europe in the 16, 17, 1800s, and the 1900s. This is telling you how a cannon works. Load, aim, fire, and what it does and how it works. Of course, it's Dagon era, and now it's missiles and stuff like that, but that's how cannons worked back then. World War I tank. Kind of cool. The Lachar Renault FT. The first tank ever used in World War I. Now that's what Napoleon's tomb looks like. It's sunk into that hole. Anyway, so that's Napoleon's tomb, the backside of that church. That's all for Napoleon's tomb. That's interesting. Well, kind of cool. And this is the view outside of here. This huge mall with tree-lined sidewalks. Beautiful view all the way down there. That is incredible. The gardens over here. This is what I saw the other day. Walking around the grounds, you get a little better view of the entire building there. Like I said, that's for Napoleon's tomb. Wowee, that's impressive. So, I'm getting ready to leave, but going through these doors here, in the straight shot, there's Napoleon and the clock overlooking the square. And Napoleon had a huge influence on this country years ago. But anyway, there's his picture and people coming out. This was quite the place. I am impressed. And then, like I said, it's built 350 years ago. Pretty cool. Up there, built. It is something. Yeah, it's a unique place. Glad I came back a second time. Not only that, look at the trees, how trimmed they are, nice. Around like a point. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that's real cool. And then the inward gate there, and overlooking the stadium, the final marathon stadium. Of course, I believe that is a soccer stadium the rest of the time. But anyway, it's quite the morning. It's been good.